Hey everyone, so I wanted to do this reading regarding IEP mistakes parents don't know they're allowed to challenge. So I'll be going into steps. I have my notes off screen and I'll be reading it so that way you'll know. So, as a teacher, I've sat in hundreds of IEP meetings and I can tell you that there are things the schools do often unintentionally that create major problems for families. But here's the good news. You have more rights than you have been told. And when you learn what you can legally challenge, the entire process gets calmer, clever, and way more effective for your child. Now, I'll go into steps. So, the first one is well, their excuse is we don't have enough staff, and that's not a valid excuse. Schools say this constantly. We don't have we don't have an aide available. We don't have speech hours open. We don't have the resources right now. Translation: we're short staffed and hoping you don't push. But idea: the federal law requires that the child's needs drive the services, not staffing shortages. What you can say, and here's what you can normally say: can you please document in the IEP that the service is being denied due to staffing shortages? Schools won't write that down because they can't, and suddenly things start moving. Number two, vague or unmeasurable IEP goals. Now, there are some bad examples I'm going to share first. Students will improve communication, students will follow directions better. So, those who are your bad examples. Now, these are illegal because they can't be measured. Now, a valid goal needs a clear baseline, a number, a time frame, and a method of measurement. Students will require preferred items using 2 to 3 word phrases in 4 to 5 opportunities with visual prompts. Here's what you can say: can you rewrite the goals so we know exactly how we measure it? Not being difficult, you're making sure the team can actually help your child. Service number three: services removed without data. This one is huge. Sometimes the school says, he doesn't need speech anymore, or we're decreasing OT. For those who don't know what OT is, it's occupational therapy. Okay, but based on what data? By law, a service cannot be removed unless the school can show measurable progress that justifies the change. Now, parents, here's your script. Or normally what you would say: can you show me the data you used to make this decision? If they can't, the service stays. Number four, wrong placement. The "this is what we always do" problem. Schools often push a placement because it's convenient, it's what they've always used, or it's cheaper. But IDEA requires the least restrictive environment, or the LRE. That means your child must be placed where they can succeed with support, not where it's easiest for the school. Now, parents, here's what you can say: can we consider a different placement with added support before moving to a more restrictive setting? You aren't asking for special treatment, you're asking for the law to be followed. Number five, missing progress reports. Legally required. This is legally required. Most parents don't know IEP program must be reported as often as a report card. Not optional, not if we have a time. It's required. And here's what you can say: I'd like to request a written progress update every grading period as required by the IEP. If they forget, follow that up with, can you send me the data you're using to measure the progress towards each goal? Documentation equals accountability. If this helped you feel more confident about your child's IEP, let me know in the comments. And if you want me to break down more school system secrets or even how to prepare for an IEP meeting step by step, tell me which topic you want me to cover next. All right, you guys have a good one.